It has been 4 days after Beyblade X for Hasbro has released for the world. Officially released. Unfortunately, a lot of people in the United States have not been able to find Beyblade X. And it's been a very, very limited release. But I have found ways of how you guys can find Beyblade X in the US. So, of course, if you guys are trying to find out, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe right now, because we keep up to date with the Beyblade X information. Now, I was one of the very, very fortunate people to get my hands on Beyblade X on launch day. I ended up going to a GameStop and finding them, most of them. The single packs and the starters, which you can see right here, Talon Batera and Helm Knight. However, most of the people have not been able to find these yet. So what's the deal? Where's Beyblade X? I've seen YouTubers post, where's Beyblade X, in their local Walmarts, Targets, trying to find it. I've talked to many of my friends and viewers that are like, hey, I've called up my Target, I've called up my Walmart, I've talked to GameStop even, and they don't have Beyblade X. Where am I supposed to get Beyblade X? Here's the thing, no. It's very limited. It's very, very limited, and I have the dates exactly of when the official release, the true official release of Beyblade X is supposed to come out for Walmart, Target, GameStop, and even online. So let's go ahead and start with where I got mine. So obviously this is going to be the main place to find Beyblade X. And the very first place on launch day is going to be GameStop. Unfortunately, this was a limited release to certain states. There were only 10 states that ended up getting Beyblade X, and very limited locations too. It all depended on the GameStop store if they ordered a total of like one wave, and that was it. Very unfortunate story is that for the most part, a lot of these GameStops only ordered one total set and not multiple sets. So they only came equipped with one of each bay, which means if your GameStop had the bays, they only had one of them, and once they sold, they're out. Fortunately enough, I got what I wanted, and they did not, when I got there, they did not have Wizard Arrow, so it's very clear they only had a set of one. If you're lucky in that sense, you gotta be really lucky. You gotta go from being in one of the 10 states that have it, finding a GameStop that has it in your state that has it already ordered, and then being early enough where they still have the products and didn't sell out already. Very, very problematic, alright? That is the main way. Now, let's talk about Walmart and Target, alright? With these two, their release date is going to come much later in the month. With Walmart, it's rumored that we could get it as early as the 7th, but most stores, from what I've heard, is going to be during mid-June. So this could be anywhere around the 15th to the 20th. It could be around that time. Now, for as Target, we're seeing a late release with Target. So with Target, it's a great place to pick up a lot of these single packs that get sold very fast at Walmart. So if you're looking for a very specific one, such as like Kill Shark, that's going to be a high one to try to get. Thank goodness, I have Kill Shark over here in the corner. You can see him right there. Kill Shark is definitely one of those going to be a sought after one. So Target's going to be your main place to find this outside of GameStop, assuming they didn't sell out already. Target's going to have a very late release coming in the later days of past the 23rd to the 30th of June. That's around the time you can expect Target to start to have and put on shelves Beyblade X. Now this late release is very, very unfortunate, as for Australia, Canada, Germany, the UK, and Chile, they have all had an early release for Beyblade X, getting their hands on the products a lot faster. However, there is a way you can counteract that and get these products in 1 to 2 days. Assuming you have Amazon Prime, of course. And that is, of course, talking about Amazon. Down below, in the comments and in the description, I have all of the packs for each of Wave 1 down below, where you can go ahead and click and order your base. A lot of these things can come in between 1 day, if you have Prime, all the way up to 2 days. However, disclaimer, there are a few packs that come in much, much later that would be a lot more beneficial that if you just went to the store and got it rather than not. Also, by the way, a lot of these things have free shipping, 1 to 2 day turnouts. It's really great. So, for example, if you're wanting any of the starters or some of the 2-packs, but all the starters and Chain Encino, you can get them in 1 day of shipping. Also, Sword Phoenix is in that 1 day thing. For the Bucket Stadium and the Stadium set, unfortunately, those do come out at 2 day, which is not horrible. Don't get me wrong, it's not horrible, but you gotta do a bit of waiting, just a tad. Now for the bays that are coming out on later on in the month, we got Drawn Sword at the earliest as 7 days, depending on your location. Tail Viper and Shinobi are going to be coming out around the 20th and the 12th. And then if you're trying to get your hands on the Transformer bays, they're going to come out in mid-July rather than June. So you got a lot of waiting for those. Though you can pre-order them still with the link. Unfortunately though, Amazon does not carry, at the moment, the single packs. So the only way you can get the single packs right now is through GameStop. Which, I got them, boys. I got them. Okay. Anyway, that is the best way of getting Beyblade X Hasbro right now. Other ways for that is you're just going to have to do a lot of waiting. You can either order on Amazon or try your luck at GameStop and hope you're in the 10 states and they haven't sold out yet. Best of luck to y'all. And of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Subscribe.